All right. So let's take a look at assignment at today's assignment. 5/12/2021 Isobars. Not a whole lot to do here. I am going to do page 1 for you or with you. And then page 2, which is map D, you need to do independently. All right, so let's take a look at this. We're going to start off by using our scribble tool to draw the isobars. It says here on map C, you will draw isobars on the map. You will use them to locate areas of high and low pressure. The numbers on the map indicate the atmospheric pressure in millibars. Draw a smooth line connecting all the weather stations that have the same pressure. A 4 millibar increment is standard. Draw and label a separate line for the 1000, 1004, 8, 12, 16, 20, and 24 pressures. All right, so let's give it a shot. You're going to go up to the scribble tool, and you're going to start off at the lowest point, which right here is 1000. So let's connect our 1000s. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just to make the line a little bit more visible, I'm going to make it red, and I'm going to change it to 4-point font. I'm now going to get a text box, and I'm going to label this one 1000 millibars. All right, next one, we're going to do the 1004. So we connect all the points that are at 1004. Right there and back. Going to make it 4-point font again, and I'm going to change that to being red as well. Same thing as before, 1004 MB. All right, let's keep going. Next is 1008. Connect all the 1008s. I gotta say, it's kind of relaxing. And if you already have the hang of this and you know how to do it, because I know this isn't new material, you are more than welcome to, you can leave the meet and get started. But for anybody that feels like they want to watch me do this and they're just not sure, please be my guest, pull up a chair, hang out a bit. We'll try and get this done together. Okay, that was what? That was 10, 12 MB. Again, I'm going to make that red so it's a little more visible. All right, cool. So that was 1012. Next up is 1016. And off the page. Remember, you don't have to do it as a complete circle. It can just leave the map, and that is good enough. Biggest thing is that you make sure you do not cross the isobars. Okay, next is 1020. 1024. 'And we have one more 1024 over here, and we're just going to follow the curve from the previous, and it would look something probably like that. Just one moment, guys. I got somebody at the door. Oh, no problem. change that to red, and we're going to make that 4-point font, and we're also going to label 1024 and make it red. All right, cool. So that one came out pretty nice. Let's go down to the questions. It says, what are these lines called? Well, it says it right there, isobars. Some lines form closed loops. The center of each loop represents an area of high or low pressure. Write an H in the loop on the map that represents the high pressure area. Write an L in the low pressure loop. Give the value of the air pressure in each area. All right, so the value in this area would be 1024. So I'm just going to copy that. I'm going to just make it a little bit smaller so it fits in the box, and I'll change the color so it's obvious what I'm doing here. Okay, so there's 1024. And we'll do the same thing over here on the inside of this circle. Make that blue. Actually, you know what? I'm going to make that red just for the simple fact that this is a low pressure area. And as we've come to learn yesterday, low pressure areas are warm, whereas high pressure areas are cool. So speaking of which, let's create the big capital letter H for high for our high pressure area, and we'll call that, we'll make that blue. We'll place that right there. So we got a blue H because we know it's cool because it's high pressure. And we know it's high because the numbers are higher. And let's do the same thing for the low. And we'll make this one blue. Okay, looks good to me. And the last one, it says, indicate on your map with a dark arrow the direction that you expect the winds to blow. Remember, high to low. So there's that saying, high to low, high to low. What do you know? High to low. Wind always blows from high pressure to low pressure. So we're going to put an arrow in, taking us from high to low. It said give us a dark arrow, so let's make it a darker one. All right, not too bad. So that is that is map C and the associated answers to these questions. Okay, and down here we have map D, which need to do the same exact thing, follow the instructions. We're going with a 4 millibar interval again. The only issue here is I can notice the 1008s and the 1000s are very similar in appearance, but believe it or not, it's not that difficult because once you know, like, this is our low pressure area, you're not going to have a 1008 right next to a 996. So these guys would probably all be 1000s. Here you have a 1012, and if that says 1000 or 1008, you're going to know it's 1008 because we're only 4 millibars away. All right, I hope that was clear. If any of you guys need extra assistance, I'll be hanging out here for the rest of the period. Otherwise, I will see you all on Friday. All right, take care, guys.